Hello YouTube, I'm Musikev, and welcome to Zelda Month. I've been uploading a video a day on either this channel or my other channel, and at this point, I've done all 10 top 10s on my Musikev Plays channel. And this is the second of two in-depth discussion series on musical top 10s, being title songs in Zelda games. My fourth favorite title theme came from Legend of Zelda: The Breath of the Wild. The music of Breath of the Wild as a whole is non-intrusive during gameplay, to the point where it has to be sped up to actually hear a real melody. But the title theme is really meant to capture your attention and to set the theme for the adventure. The composition was done by Hajime Wakai. You should remember that name from Kondo's successor, Yasuaki Iwata, and Monika Kataoka. Kondo has been spending more time with Mario lately, so Link is left to Wakai. The title music from Breath of the Wild gets reprised the first time Link sees the world after emerging from the cave. Maybe it was just from me getting hyped from the trailers, but I loved it every time I heard it. It could also be because the melody is simply played in the piano to introduce it, but I also like how the main theme is passed between the sections from woodwind to string to brass. Or maybe it's because every single moment the song makes me feel like it is building to something bigger and better. But at the same time, it ends so simply, placing me down gently after sending me to great heights. Kind of like the sailcloth. The main little theme is so hummable. Come to think of it, typical composition rules are followed. Oh boy, the music theory brain wants to break this guy down a little. I'll preface this by saying, obviously I am not a composer, and there are many different compositional styles, each with its own rule set or guideline. I'm not saying that if you follow these rules you're automatically going to be successful, or if you don't follow these rules you won't be. I'm just going to highlight a few traditional composition guidelines that this theme seems to use. Are we good? No one's going to get offended? Okay, let's get this started. A few of the rules that I learned in music theory are meant to be broken to some degree, but when these rules are followed, the songs become a little bit more accessible or catchy. The first rule is treating the composition like one would a story, the use of rising action to the point of a climax before falling action and a resolution. Following our mathematical friend, the golden ratio, the climax comes a little after halfway through the song. The second rule is to use contrary motion. One voice descends while another ascends, keeping the music interesting and variant. The third rule I noticed is repetition. This seems like it would make the music less interesting, but it actually emphasizes the main melody. You can repeat a 3 or 4 note melody with different resolution, with a different accompaniment, or in a different instrument to mix it up. For the main hummable melody, a cardinal rule of melody writing is observed. You take a large leap preceded by and followed by steps in the opposite direction. This emphasizes the large interval and makes it sound more pleasant. For another example, Joy to the World. Hey, it's after Thanksgiving. I'm allowed to do Christmas music. The final phrase, and heaven, has downward steps both before and after the large jump in the middle. See if you spot this trick in other songs. Alright, that's all the breakdown I care to do, and all the singing I care to do for today. And as I said before, if I get stuck in that mode, I begin to trade some sentimentality or aesthetic value of the song for the objective. I'm going to go listen to the title theme again. It definitely gives me a confidence boost, while also soothing anxieties. I love music. Be sure to like this video as well, since I like the validation. And make sure you subscribe so that I can see you all tomorrow as I continue the in-depth look at the top 10 title themes in Zelda games. If you've missed the list that I'm basing this on, or any other, the link to the playlist will be found below. I will see you all tomorrow.